So I make these videos to help new and old eBay sellers, you know, that might be into the game, and some that might be starting the game, that deal in used car parts, because used car parts is a whole different category than selling pants or toys or video games, you know. And if you're just starting out, or if you know, been doing it for a little while but getting a little discouraged, maybe this video will help you. Sometimes you pick up Salvage cars at good deals. If you got the room and everything, then you might can go buy you a Salvage car. Salvage cars part out and usually a lot more money than going to a pick-a-part and pulling parts, which is great money too. You can go and just pay for them and then that. But I prefer Salvage cars, Copo, you know, Craigslist, wherever you can find them. Inchant sells them, Inpound sells them. Check local. I picked up this Scion. It's good money. It's a Scion TC. It's total. The windows broke, the roof caved in. There's nothing left of this car except some good interior parts and an engine that was supposed to be good. Well, I got fisted. It's not good. I'm rambling on, so hopefully you're still watching. This engine's got a hole in it. Let me show you. See that? But what this engine also got is a header, a cold air intake, and I think this is a 2.4. I need to double check everything on it, and a manual transmission, so this will part out extremely well, even if the engine's not good. Because what you tend to forget when you spend money and you see it's not what it's supposed to be, is you get disheartened, you get depressed, because you think you're going to lose money. But you need, when you're in a used parts selling business, to look outside the box, okay? Actually, most engines is worth more if you part them out. This engine is worth about $1,300, $1,200. So after fees, taxes, and everything you pay, shipping, if you do shipping and stuff, you might come out $800 on this engine. Well, if you're banking on you're gonna make your money back from this engine, then that's totally gone with a hole in the block, isn't it? Actually, no, it's not. This engine will part out if the head's good, the cam's good, most likely. And I'm thinking they broke that engine block off though. This engine might be good, but I ain't gonna sell it like that. I'm gonna part it out because the exhaust bolts to the block, and I bet they didn't have enough common sense to unbolt that, and they took a pry bar and broke it when they put the aftermarket exhaust on. I don't know. I could be wrong. It could be a wad. But what I'm saying is, this engine, the head sells for $300. Easier to ship. The head will probably sell for $100. The intake cover will sell for $40 to $60. The internals, you need to know and learn how to inspect parts before you sell them. So if you got a buddy, or if you got a local machine shop or something that can check internal parts for you and stuff before you sell them, that's the best way to go. But the internal parts, the rods probably sell $40 to $60 a piece. They 4 in there if they good. 3 should be good. Most time they just toss 1. Okay, the crank is probably destroyed if it did toss a rod, so you might as well just throw that away. Unless the cranks is hard to get, then maybe someone will buy it to have it resurfaced. Just because it's damaged, don't mean it can't be fixed. Same with a rod. Some of these older engines, you can't find stuff for the 70s and 60s and 40s. Those damaged parts with a rod that spun a bearing and stuff does sell. The cranks do sell. So I doubt it for a Scion though, but it does apply across the board. You just have to do research. Gotta research. So back to this engine, the throttle body would sell, and normally everything, I about lost my voice. Allergies, getting that time of year. Most of the time, these engines do put out more. Just check it. Like normally everything you would leave on it, sell it individually. I don't care. Throttle body bolt sales. On my store, Busy Automotive, I sell a lot of bolts. Header bolts would sell. Throttle body bolts would sell. People lose them bolts, and believe it or not, depending on the area and depending on the store, if it's anything like local here, you can't get these bolts. Nothing's in stock. They never restock the shelves. So I always have to order the oddest things. So yeah, this engine might have been worth $1,300. I was going to use this engine in a project. I wasn't even going to part it out. I'm going to part it out now. But parting it out, we might make $3,000 off of it. It's a little bit more work than having just a whole engine ready to sell, but it's easier to ship the items, and you have more inventory for your store. So don't get depressed if you're new at this. You just have to look outside the box on stuff. Sometimes it sets for a year or two. Sometimes it sells fast. These Scion TCs, any Scion is a popular car. So if you can get one, pick it up. You can see I done pretty well. Picked it clean. because pretty much everything sells. Remember that. There's a buyer for something out there. Maybe not everything, but mostly everything sells. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment below. What's the worst buy you ever bought and got disappointed with when doing this eBay used car part thing? I like to hear your stories. This is just one of many of mine. Supposedly it ran. It's a Salvage car. And yeah, it's got a hole in the block. That's why it's always best to inspect your parts. Get subscribed. This is Busy Automotive. And if you want to see just car content that's not eBay, check out TattsForLife. Just Google that, or you know, put it in the search bar. My channel will pull up. And check my socials out too. TattsForLife.